Hey everybody, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and what I want to talk about today is diffraction and why you shouldn't worry as much about it as everybody would want you to be. And I've done a bunch of research online, and what I've come to understand is people worry way too much about diffraction. This whole diffraction thing has a lot less to do with image quality than you realize. Yes, the image gets softer past about f/22 on most lenses. That's why you see a lot of lenses stopping at f/22 if I had to guess. The place where it shows up the most is in macro photography, because you want to stop it way down to deepen your depth of field, because you're so close to your subject that if you're just not perfectly parallel onto it, then this will be out of focus and this will be out of focus, and you'll have this little band of focus right in the center. The only real places I see landscape photographers worry on it a lot. And if you're worried about the background being out of focus or the image being soft, stop it on stop at f/16 or f/22. If you have too much light, that's what filters are for. If you think that you need more depth of field that's in focus, do a focus stack. Well, simply just take a series of shots and stack them in Photoshop. There's a dozen videos that you can find pretty easily that'll tell you how to do focus stacking in Photoshop. It's not really all that hard to do, and you can get really sharp results that way. If you need to stop down past f/22, then I genuinely really would recommend a neutral density filter. I have tried it and I have seen the results. And all diffraction is the light's bending as it passes through the aperture. The aperture constricts the light, so the light's having to pull through that lens and come back out the other side. It's actually breaking around the edge of the aperture opening, so it does something kind of weird there. And I don't know that everybody really knows what light really is. It could be any number of things. Some people believe it's particles and it's photons. Just got a text message. Some people believe it's, radio waves, because light passes through the radio spectrum. I mean, visible light is in the radio spectrum, so why would it be different than the rest of the radio spectrum? I mean, it's kind of bizarre that everybody suddenly it's radio wave, magnetic, particle, magnetic. It don't make sense, but whatever. We figured out how to work with it so we can get images, but it's just bizarre to me that people worry over things. Diffraction really isn't an issue until about f/22. People will tell you you'll start getting it at f/8. Don't worry about it. Shoot the image. Enjoy the photograph. At the end of the day, I got a helper. Well, come here, kitty. See who's come to join me? Yeah. What is it? Look at there. Yeah, see him? It's not as big of an issue as you think it is, just to be honest with you. People stress over things way too much. This whole image sharpness thing is way overrated. It's more important to me to get the shot than it is to worry about the perfectly sharp shot. If you want perfectly sharp, put your camera on a tripod, shoot in a studio where you can have absolute control over the light and shoot with strobes. That's how you're going to get a sharp shot. This is Dave with the Georgia Photographer, and if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button and then you'll get more of them. The bell tells you when they come out and all that stuff. And like this video if you thought it was interesting. I appreciate it. We'll talk to y'all soon. This is David, and I'm out.